Welcome to The Savvy Scribe, a podcast for freelance healthcare and medical writers who want to start or grow their business. Your hosts, Carol Bush and Janine Kalbach, will help you build a profitable health writing business without having to spend years figuring it out on your own. Now, let's join the conversation.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today on the Savvy Scribe podcast. This is Janine, and today we are talking about how to tackle big projects and what I've learned from my book. So what I want to start with is telling you the simple tip of do something ridiculously easy to see benefits. This is benefits in seeing your business move forward, or benefits in your personal life with some goals that you've set for yourself, your family for this year. The reason this episode came to mind was because I was struggling back when I was writing my book. I was struggling on finishing it, and everybody was pushing me, Janine, finish your book, we want to read it, da 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 da. And I couldn't get into it. And it's not because I didn't like the book. I love the book. It's just I'd never had time. And when I did have time, I was too tired, and I was at the editing phase. And if you guys have listened to a prior episode of mine, you will note that I hate editing. So you have to make it ridiculously easy. And it's not to say I didn't have an editor for my book, but I can't send them like really bad material, right? So I had to edit it myself a little bit. And I was like, how could I do this? How could I do this? I started to edit 1 page a day. That's it. Not more, not less. And it didn't take me long at all, maybe 5-10 minutes. So then, the next day I was like, well, shoot, that only took me 5-10 minutes. This isn't bad. I'll do 2 pages. And it's like a snowball effect. It started to get more and more every day until the book was done. So that being said, I want you guys to think about your day. Think about a normal day for you, what you do in the morning. You get up, maybe you get coffee, take a shower, all the things, maybe you work out. And these things have become almost like a habit to you. So think about things in your business that you want to do, that you want it to make a habit. I like the phrase, and I forget where I heard it, to create, then consume. And I have used that so many times, even when I go to work and I'm in my office, I don't jump into my email. And actually, when I'm doing these podcast recordings, this is the first thing I'm doing today because I knew that I had to get it done. And so I'm actually batch recording. I'm doing like 3 episodes right now and then putting them in the queue for you guys. So I don't have to do an episode a week and feel like I'm behind. So you have to make time for your ridiculously easy stuff. So look at what you do in your life and see how you can make it a lot easier. And start with those things you hate, because the things you hate are the things that keep probably getting put to the bottom of your list because you don't want to do them. The other thing to add into this podcast episode is thinking about your personal life. My sister and I just adopted this little challenge, and nobody cares but us, right? So it's you run 1 mile a day. I like to run. 1 mile might be a ton for you, but I like to run a lot. Again, it comes down to time. I don't always have the time to go on a long run. But do I have 10 minutes to run a mile? I sure as heck better have 10 minutes of my day for myself. And the rule of thumb, and this is, again, between me and my sister, is if you miss your mile that day, you have to run 2 the next day. Okay. All right. And it sounds ridiculously easy. Why can't I do that? I'm not doing a 30-minute workout. I'm not even doing 45 minutes or an hour. I'm doing 10 minutes. And yeah, I come back all sweaty and gross and whatever, but it's still taking care of myself, even getting 10 minutes away. So try it. If you want to take care of your health and you like running, try that little challenge. Start yourself off. Again, this goes along with your goals. Like, if you have a goal to work out 7 days a week, you may not achieve that goal unless you're truly, truly motivated to work out 7 days a week. I mean, this is if you've come from nothing, if you've never worked out in your life and now you want to work out 7 days a week. It's too much. You'll burn yourself out. But maybe you can work out 1 to 2 days a week. Maybe you join a class so that it forces you to get there. Another thing that is ridiculously easy in your life, think about your chores in your house. What are some things that you could get done in 10 minutes that you've been putting off? Maybe it's a big project like cleaning out something. Take 10 minutes, see how far you get. I bet you'll go further once you get started. So that's it today, you guys. I'm going to leave you one quote from Miss Eleanor Roosevelt, and it's do one thing a day that scares you. Think about it. Are those tasks scaring you? Is there something in your business that's scaring you that you just keep putting off and putting off because you just think it's too big to handle? You might be. You might need to break things down a little bit and make those into those ridiculously easy tasks. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you have more to add on how you get things done, email us, savvyscribes with an S at the end at gmail.com. Take care and go get your right on.
That's a wrap for today's episode of The Savvy Scribe. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's show, we'd love for you to subscribe and leave a review on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Until next time.